Sairam everyone. Welcome back to our political science class. And we are going to continue with our revision of chapter 2, constitutional design. So we'll begin with guiding values of the Indian Constitution. We have noticed that Mahatma Gandhi, father of our nation, that Mahatma Gandhi's name was missing. He was not member of Constituent Assembly which framed Indian Constitution. But many members followed his vision. Now, the dream of an India that has eliminated inequality was shared by Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. Dr. Ambedkar played a very important role, a key role in making of the Constitution. His understanding were different. His views about removal of inequalities was different. He often criticized Mahatma Gandhi and Mahatma Gandhi's vision. In his concluding speech to the Constitution, to the, Constituent Assembly, his concluding speech to the Constituent Assembly, here he stated his anxiety very clearly in his speech. Read the lesson. It is mentioned there. Everything is there. It is mentioned over there. You do read this lesson. Now, let us see this anxiety stated by Ambedkar in his concluding speech to the Constituent Assembly. Now, read this line said by Dr. Ambedkar. On 26th January 1950, we are going to enter a new life of contradictions. In his concluding speech to the Constituent Assembly, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar stated his anxiety over the unequal status of the dalits. He said that in politics, the dalits would surely enjoy equality. They will be equally treated. But in social and economic life, they would have inequality. Then in politics, they would be recognizing the principles of one man, one vote, and one value. But in social and economical life, they would continue to deny the principle of one man, one value. In this way, they would continue to live a life of contradictions. Naturally, they needed equality in social as well as economic life. Let's move on further. We will talk about philosophy of the Constitution. See, all the values that not only inspired but also guided our freedom struggle formed the foundation. These values, it formed the foundation for India's democracy. These values are embedded in the preamble of the Indian Constitution. Now, every now and then I'm saying preamble, I'm using this word. But what is this preamble? Can you see on your monitor? In your textbooks you have, and I'm sure you know it by heart. Yes? But what is this preamble? If such question is asked, what are you going to write? I know it by heart? No. You have to give proper explanation. What exactly it is. Why you need to learn it by heart. I'll tell you. Say children, like most of the countries of the world, India too has chosen to begin her constitution with a preamble. And preamble, what exactly it is? Preamble is a short statement of basic rules. It contains the philosophy on which the entire constitution has been built. It is the introduction of the constitution. The preamble of Indian Constitution provides a standard to examine and evaluate any law and also action of government to find out whether it is good or whether it is bad. This preamble is the soul of Indian Constitution. The preamble of Indian Constitution, it reads like poem on democracy. You know what it is? Yes, you all are familiar. That is the preamble, absolutely right. But several keywords has been used in the preamble of India. Let's see them and understand what it is. We, the people of India. The Constitution has been drawn up and enacted by the people through their representatives, absolutely right, and not handed down to them by a king or any outside powers. Sovereign, people have supreme right to make decision on internal as well as external matters. No external power can dictate the government of India. We'll move on to the next. Socialist. Wealth is generated socially and should be shared equally by society. Government should regulate the ownership of land and industry to reduce socio-economic inequalities. We will move on to next. Secular. Citizens have complete freedom to follow any religion. There is no official religion. Government treats all religious beliefs and practices with equal respect. You have holiday for Holi, you have holiday for Eid, you have holiday for Christmas, for Pateti. So all religions are treated equally by the government. Next, democratic. A form of government where people enjoy equal political rights. That is, everyone, rich, poor, male, female, then anyone coming from any section of the society, rich, say from any caste, from any religion, everyone will have political rights. That is, right to contest the election and also right to cast their vote. Okay, so democracy is nothing but a form of government where people enjoy equal political rights, elect their rulers, and hold them accountable. The government is running according to some basic rules. Okay. Next is republic. The head of the state is an elected person, not a hereditary position. We elect our leader, right? We'll move on to next. Justice. Citizens cannot be discriminated on the grounds of caste, religion, and gender. Social inequalities have to be reduced. Government should work for the welfare of all, especially of the disadvantaged group. Next one is liberty. There are no unreasonable restrictions on the citizen in what they think, how they wish to express their thoughts, and the way they wish to follow their thoughts and action. We'll move on to the next one, equality. All are equal before law. The traditional social inequalities have to be ended. The government should ensure equal opportunities to all. And the last one is fraternity. All of us should behave as if we are members of the same family. No one should treat a fellow citizen as inferior. These all explanation are the nothing but guiding values of the Indian Constitution. Children, let's begin with our new topic again, the last one, that is institutional design. And under this topic, we will talk about constitutional amendments. So first we will see what is constitutional amendments. See here, children, a constitution, it is not merely a statement of values and philosophy, right? It is mainly about embodying these values into institutional arrangements. Much of the document called Constitution of India is nothing but is about these arrangements. It is a very long and detailed document. Therefore, it needs to be amended quite regularly to keep it updated. The children, the constitution makers felt that it has to be in accordance with people's aspiration and changes in society. They did not see it as a sacred or static or unalterable law. So they made provisions to incorporate changes from time to time. And these changes are called as constitutional amendments. Okay? Now you all understood what is constitutional amendment? This question can be asked for 3 marks or 5 marks. Okay? Now let's see how the Constitution lays down the institutional arrangements in India. Okay, now see, in a very legal language, the Constitution describes the institutional arrangement. Like any constitution, even the Indian Constitution lays down a procedure for choosing person to govern the country, elected representatives. It defines who will have how much power to take which decisions. And it also puts limits to what the government can do. Government cannot enjoy powers. There are even limits on the government. Yeah, and this is done by providing some rights to the citizens that cannot be violated. That is, the rights that is given to the citizens cannot be violated. Children, we have done with our revision of this lesson the constitutional design. Here, I would like to tell you, in the revision, I think so I have taken all the major points, important points. But don't ignore, don't forget to read your textbooks. Read each and every lesson, in every corner of your lesson. Okay? Also, study the pictures that are given in the lesson. We all know you may have picture-based question. Not may have, you're going to have picture-based questions. So you're going to study those pictures also given in the lesson. With this, this revision has come to an end. I'll stop over here. But do read the lessons, study, prepare yourself for the exam. Thank you and take care.